Hi Scorpio, this is going to be a general tarot reading for your sign between the week of the 22nd to the 28th of September. Let's begin. Scorpio, I'm getting a channeled message for you. You're undergoing a dawn, like a dawn, D-A-W-N, a dawn. It's a new beginning for you. A dawn. A new beginning is not justice to the word. Like what I'm feeling right now for you, it's like you've been up all night. Um, like in the darkness, and the light is finally shining, and it meets you, and it's almost like looking at you in the eyes as it's rising, and it's like filling you with so much hope and so much wonder. I don't know what you're going through right now. Oh, there's your confirmation. Yeah, you're going through a massive dawn, like the sun is rising for you. I wouldn't say the sun is rising for you. It's kind of like, I'm seeing like June, you know, in June, and when they're kind of looking, and it's like, you know, like the way that the spice looks like, it's like very like glimmering, and that's how this dawn is looking for you. It's like very glimmering. Let's figure out what it is. Okay. So your pre-week energy for before the week even begins, you feel very weighed down with your duties in life, your responsibilities, like work and paying rent and paying bills and doing all of this kind of stuff. You just feel very weighed down with. I feel like you've been very consistent in within your life, very consistent with what you're doing to bring about happiness within your life. Like you've really like taken on a lot. I see you like you keep buying yourself services and stuff like that to keep yourself entertained and happy. As the work is getting harder and harder, I see it feeling like a burden though, feeling like it's weighing you down. It's a lot of hard work. Just keeping up with things. It's like the more you're trying to build, the more burden, the more heavier it gets. It's like you feel like it should be the other way around. It should be the more harder you work, the less heavy your life should be. You want to be light almost. I'm seeing like a feather, like you want to be light as a feather, being able to move freely within life, but it's not like that. Like you're feeling more and more tied down. It's like you're feeling like an anchor. It's like you want to be an anchor that floats to the top and is just chilling on the water. At the top is able to get the sun. But as you keep going through life, and as your responsibilities, you keep picking up more responsibilities. Maybe this is work you're doing, your career. Yeah, your career. The way you're progressing through the career, it's like you have to take on more responsibilities, but you try to keep yourself happy at the same time, and that's adding more burdens, because you're buying services and subscriptions and stuff like that, and it's just adding up, because then every month you got to pay for them and stuff like that, and it's just it's becoming more and more and more. um See, love is really on your mind at this time. You're really heavily focused on love. You're very much in your feminine energy of trying to attract love within your life. You're using your beauty, whether you're a man or a girl or anything in between. You're using your beauty to sort of be a magnet to what you desire from life, and I feel like you desire sort of like a pure love to come within your life. You feel like there's a lack of fertility in your love life. You feel like there's a lack of purity within your love life. You feel like, you meet people that are not very pure. You meet people that are good for, just for the night or whatever, just for a one off. But they're not good to know on a long term. Like, you want something that fulfills you, something that makes you feel good. You're being called to be more in nature. Spend more time in nature, out in parks. Sit in a park, not on a bench. Like, if you can, sit on the floor in the park. But you need to spend more time in the park, in nature, and you find that it will give you it will nourish your energy. Like, the nature will make you feel more abundant, and it will nurture your energy, nourish your energy, and nurture your energy both in one. And it connect you more to your intuition, connect you more to your spiritual side. But as you are currently, you're leading more with your will. You're trying to lead more with your heart. You're like very strong-willed, like leading from the heart. Really trying to take control. Very determined, to move forward in all endeavors, not just love, not just with career, not with just finances and love, but with everything. You're trying to be in balance with yourself as you move forward. It's like a juggling act. I'm seeing like a juggling act here of like you trying to be balanced within yourself, because there's a lot of opposition within you about what you truly desire. You're just trying to get everything that you want, and you're trying to just move forward as you want new things, like you're adding them, but it's causing a lot of opposition, a lot of chaos within you, a lot of chaos within your energy. This is why you're being, the guidance here is to spend more time in nature, spend more time in nature, in parks. I see that you need to be around trees, flowers, plants, grass, even. Just like where it's open and there's no buildings. If there's water as well, that'd be fantastic. But it's going to really help your femininity, not just your femininity, but it's going to help beautify you. You don't realize it, but you being in the park is going to help beautify you even more. Even though you're using your beauty at the moment to magnify what it is that you desire. But by you spending more time in nature for whatever reason, I'm hearing you're connected to nature. You're very connected to nature, like nature of things, like not nature as in Mother Earth, but like nature as in nature as of things. Like the nature of an animal, for example, or the nature of this thing, or the nature of that thing, or the nature of, do you get what I mean? It doesn't have to be something that's living. It's just like something's nature, the way something is. Like, you're very connected to that idea of what nature is. And for whatever reason, by you being in nature is gonna nurture your energy, nourish your energy. It's gonna take you away from this sort of chaos within yourself, of like taking a step forward. You see, like the sphinxes are like your shadow self and your light self, and that's you, right? And your shadow self wants something different, your light self wants something different, and you want something different. But you're kind of like, okay guys, come together, we're coming together, we're moving forwards, and this is happening like every single step of the way. Like, you're trying to get them together, and they're like going off one way or another. Like, I've seen them like like, I want to go this way, and the other one's like, I want to go this way, and you're like, we need to go this way. it's kind of a struggle to move forward. Like you're moving very slow, even though you're on the chariot. It's because there's a lot of opposition within you. There's a lot of disagreement within the parts of yourself, of what you want. You need to move towards things that inspire you more. Things that inspire you is what you need to move towards. Things that allow you to be more creative, express yourself more creatively. I feel like you're kind of somebody that you say, "This looks good. Let me take that. That looks good. Let me take that. That looks good. Let me take that." But it's not really inspiring to you. It's just it looks good. You need to move towards what inspires you. What is that? Not just inspires you, but I think the main focus is what inspires you and what allows you to be more creative within yourself. And that means um, how you innovate your thought patterns, your ideas, your way you're thinking, your emotions, even how you innovate your emotions, how you um, take it to the next level. That's being creative, like internally. I feel like that's something you very much lack. It's hard to be internally creative. Like you find it very difficult to um, innovate on how you feel. Like you've always felt the same way about certain things, and your feeling of dislike is always shown in the same way since you were a kid. The way you like things is the same as you was as when you were a kid. Like you haven't innovated those you haven't been creative within yourself about these things, and that's what's causing the conflict. Because there's a lot of new situations, but you're not allowing yourself to grow. You're not allowing sort of an integration to happen within you so that your light self, your shadow self, and yourself is integrated into one as opposed to doing their own things. Because you've been too busy focused on that looks good, that looks good, let me take that, let me take that. You don't care who it is or what it is. If you want it, you're going after it and you're taking it. And you do have the power to take it, is what I'm saying. You're able to, you see something you like, you're able to take it. But you're trying to heal yourself. I don't know if you heard that, but someone said something about who, or maybe you need to clear. Yeah, you do. You need to clear your energy up. It's too unfocused. Even though you're so determined, you're so you're so in control. You're overly controlling. It's like the way I'm hearing you're trying to control your own breath. Like that's what it is. You can't. Well, I mean you can, but it's not serving you. It's not helping you. It's really interesting. At the beginning of the week, you're having some sort of situation appear in your life. Which has got to do with love. And this situation is a choice. I don't know why I'm seeing it as a choice. Okay, I see what the choice is here. It's very interesting. So you're in a position now where you're creating situations in your life that are catalysts for your growth within you. You're creating situations, you're manifesting situations within your life that allow you to grow, basically, at this moment in time. Your choice is two paths here. You're having two paths to choose. One is a new path and one is the old path. The new path is kind of like believing in love, believing you can, believing that things will work out for you, believing that your life is beginning. You're kind of like you're about to live your best life. Um, and whereas this one here is like the complete opposite, is like you've lost something, you've lost your best life, and you're just kind of living like the best things have already happened to you. And this is in regards to this love, how you treat this love. It's a choice here. The love is presenting itself to you, this relationship, whatever this is. But I feel like this is your mindset. One mindset here is you're believing. Like the fool here, they say he takes a leap, but he doesn't actually take a leap. He walks off. And as he's walking, he keeps his eyes closed. If you can see, his eyes are closed. And in his hand, he has a white rose, which represents purity. So he does this with a pure of heart, and he sort of chants to himself that I am loved, I am protected, I am being guided towards my future. And he has his eyes closed, and as he has his eyes closed, he knows that there is a cliff there beforehand. But as he's walking, he as he gets to the end of the cliff, he flies off, and he doesn't open his eyes until he reaches the ground, until he feels the ground under him. So he has complete faith that his best life is about to begin. He's called a fool because he's in this sort of energy of happiness. He's always happy. He knows that his best life is coming, but he's just waiting for the right moment to act upon it. And I feel like this is what this love is representing for you here. Is representing this new beginning for you, this new that your best life is about to begin. Or you could look at this love as just another love. I'm hearing that song, just another love. Well, who sings it? I don't know who sings it, but that song, just another love. And you've the best has already happened to you already. Whoever your ex was, they were the best that you'll ever meet, and you'll never have anything as good as them. You can view this person as two different ways, and this is what this choice is representative of. You're being called to expand your mind, called to expand your horizons, what you think, what you believe. I'm getting it strongly that you feel like you know everything. You feel like you have the answer. Not you feel like you have the answer for everything, but you're wrong. You don't have the answer for everything. You're being called to expand your horizons here. What is in front of you is a sea of gold. Where you currently are is half barren, half life. It's not as fruitful where you are. Where you are is your mindset of you knowing everything. You feel like you know everything. Here, the fool knows he doesn't know everything, but he believes he's being led by spirit. And this is what you need to realize, is that you are being led here. You don't need to know all the answers. You just need to be almost led towards, the way that you're going. Sorry if you can hear that. But you're being led to like this life of luxury here. A life of pleasure, a life of happiness, a life of joy. But it's your mindset that really determines whether or not this new beginning is going to come for you or not. It's a new beginning here. You just don't realize how important this love is, what this love represents. It's a decision within you, a very important decision of how the next few years are going to play out, is what I'm hearing. You're either going to stay in this mindset of grief and loss and feeling like, very lonely within you. You're kind of closing yourself off from this new love. You're like having a barrier between them and you, and saying like, they don't know me, like only I know me. Kind of, that's the vibe I'm getting here. It's like you're really closed off to this new person. You just want what you want from them, and that's it. Like you don't want to really get to know them on a deep level. Like you don't want to have a genuine connection. You kind of want to be one up above them because you're expecting them to break your heart at some point. Or you can see this person as the one for you, the one that's going to make all your dreams come true, the one that's going to take you places, and you're going to have a very happy life with them. That this love is pure. This is what you've been manifesting. This is what you've been manifesting. I'm laughing because it's funny because you've manifested it, but you're not believing in it. And you're kind of doubting your self-belief. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting whether this is real or not, whether this is your mind playing a trick on you. Like, again, you feel like you know everything, so you're like, this can't be real. You don't know everything. I'm telling you now, Scorpio, you don't know everything. You're far from it, but you might get there someday. You never know. But at the moment, you definitely don't know everything. Like, I need to give you a reality check here because I feel like you need one. No one tells you. I feel like people are too scared to tell you that you need a reality check. I ain't scared of no one. All right. You need to broaden your mindset, broaden how you think about things, broaden how you view things. Because the way you view things at the moment are very limited. You're able to manifest things, but because of your own mind, your own mindset, your own self being in conflict with itself, you're not able to make the things last, is what I'm hearing. They don't last very long, the situations. They feel very promising. Some of them feel very promising when they begin. They're very promising, and then they sort of fizzle out. Because your mind's not in the right place. Your mindset, it's not your mind, it's not your mindset's not in the right place. You're in conflict within yourself. You're in opposition within yourself. You're being called to let it go. Go towards things that inspire you. Don't look at things of like, I'm bigger than you, I know more than you. Look at things, because here, the story here is he tells these people about, these ones he's created, and they try to fight him. They're like, these ones are evil. And he's trying to tell them that, look, I know better. And they're like, no, we don't believe you. So they start fighting him. You need to drop that whole I know better type of dialogue that you have within your mind. And don't lie to me, because I know you do. I'm getting your energy very strongly here. You might be watching me right now and saying, no, that's not me, but the rest of the reading resonates. That is you. You need to let go of that. Move towards things that are more inspirational, where you can see that there is growth for you. Like, be very not realistic, but be very act on these new ideas you're getting. New ideas. Don't stay in the old ideas, especially if you understand an old idea. Don't stay in the old idea. It's very important for you, Scorpio. Don't stay in an old idea that you've already mastered. Take on the new ideas. The new ideas that present. Your mind is very brilliant, but you keep yourself trapped. You keep yourself limited. It's like you're a big fish in a small pond. Like, you could be a really big fish in the sea, is what I'm getting here. But you need to come out of the pond. You're like a big fish in the small pond. Like, you need to come out of the pond and go into the sea, because the pond isn't gonna allow for you to grow into a bigger fish. Whoever this person is, they're gonna bring you a life of luxury, a life of pleasure. You might be doing some really freaky deaky kind of stuff here with this person, but you're gonna enjoy. You're both gonna be very independent. You're not gonna be dependent on each other, like, how those relationships are. You're not gonna be very dependent like that. You're gonna be very independent. You're gonna appreciate each other's time and energy, but you're not gonna demand it. You're gonna appreciate it, and you're gonna have like a real connection with this person. Whoever this person is, again, it depends on your mindset. How you decide to view this person is entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. Do you go this way or do you go this way? I've obviously told you which way you should be going. Believe in yourself. Know that you have made a lot of progress within life. You have gone through a lot of situations with relationships. Sorry, you might be young, is what I'm getting here, but you have been through a lot of relationships with the opposite sex here. I'm seeing, or whatever you're into. It's interesting. I'm getting here like, he's got his head up here, and she's got her head down. Like, in this situation, will you keep your head up or will you keep your head down? It's very interesting. Anyway, you're being asked to expand your mind. Realize that there is much for you to not experience, but travel within yourself. There's a lot of your mind is your mind is very brilliant. You're able to perceive things very deeply. You're able to perceive in the darkness, is what I'm hearing. But you limit yourself. You're quite a dark person, like within you. You're quite dark, as no one realizes who you really are, but I can see you here. You see your energy. And you kind of like, you've got these two sphinxes with you. And they're quite wild. Within you, they're very wild within you. Like normally, like the sphinxes don't move and they don't do nothing until you pick up the wand and you sort of use your heart, your willpower to make them move. Your sphinxes are just like out of control. If you're to get off the chariot, they would go off and one would go off that way. But whoever this person is, they're gonna bring you a life of luxury. They're gonna bring you a life of pleasure. You're gonna really, if you choose to be the fool in this situation, if you choose to believe that this is a new beginning for you, this is from a place of purity. Believe that this is a new. This is what you want. Lead from your intuition. Lead from your heart. Be the fool. I don't know why the fool's got such a bad name. The fool's actually a really good name. To be foolish is probably the best thing anyone can do. But one important thing is that the fool waits for the right time. He doesn't just jump into a situation. And this situation that's presenting itself to you is going to present itself to you within the first few days of the week, between Monday and Wednesday. Moving midweek, you're going to be having you're going to feel like this person is your family. Like things are going to move really quick. You've manifested this person and you're going to feel very happy and grateful that they end in your life. You're going to feel very successful. You're going to feel a wealth of love towards this person. The love is going to be very innocent. It's going to be a very cute love that you guys have. One is going to be more in their feminine, one is going to be more in their masculine. I'm guessing you're going to be more in your feminine, whether you're a man or girl, man or woman, or anything in between. One is going to be more in their masculine energy and one is going to be more in their feminine energy. And I'm seeing you here as the feminine energy. And this one's, the one that's in the masculine is like, trying to make sure that you're all good in every kind of way. Like they're leaving and like, oh, you're going to be okay. Like I'm worried. I'm going to be so worried about you. Like, all this sort of stuff. Like, and you're going to love it. You love it. You love this kind of drama. And you're going to realize by the end of the week that, not the end of the week, you're going to realize midweek that, you're going to feel very grateful. You're going to realize that this is your manifestation. What you were manifesting prior to the week, this is your manifestation. You manifested this love. You're going to realize that this is a gift for you. This is an opportunity for you to move forward, to be more in a life of luxury, being more in a life of pleasure. But by the end of the week here, you're kind of deciding to go into this energy of trying to control. Again, the control's coming up here very strongly. You had control before the week began. This is your energy currently. And you're going back into that energy of control. You're like, this love is too good. I can't let anyone else come near this person in any kind of way. And you're trying to really control them. You're really trying to be cunning with them and not allowing them to go near other people that might be interested in them, or other people they might be interested in. You're trying to really figure out this person of what they like and what they dislike, like body features and stuff like that. You're trying to really figure out this person really well. You're like, I'm securing this person for myself. Like, you're very greedy, very needy and greedy. Like, this person's mine. Like, um, you're not telling this person. This person has no idea because you're being very cunning. But they aren't getting hits from you. They're getting hits from your energy. That your energy's changed. I'm channeling this. They're noticing things they don't like about you when you're in this energy. This energy is going to be starting from Friday to Sunday, and this person's going to notice the little things you're doing. They're not idiot. This person is somebody that is almost your equal. This person is your equal in a different kind of way. They balance you. You make one whole together. Like, if you were to able to come on the same page, you and this person would be complete, like a complete package. This person's not dumb, but they feel innocent when they're with you. They feel that the love is innocent. They enjoy their time with you. But you've got a lot of bright ideas. You're being very cunning. You might be lying a lot. You might be doing things and then trying to cover up your tracks and being like, oh no, I wasn't doing that. And, lying and sort of, you are betraying this person's trust. You are betraying this person's love by doing this. By being overly cunning about this person. This person, like whoever this person is, you don't know this, but I want to tell you this. This person only has eyes for you. They're avoiding everybody else. They just want you, but you're so fixated on how good they are. You're worried about other people getting in the way. Like, you'll run them over. You're quite aggressive, aren't you? But you'll run them over. You're like, you've got your chariot out. You're like, I want to run them over. There's no running over here. Okay. Only I do the running over here. By you being cunning and being like this, you're stopping this person from loving you truly. Like, they're starting to close up. I'm seeing like a shell, like a clam, like closing. They're seeing your they're feeling hits of your deception. That's what it is. I'm calling it as it is. It's deception here. Because you don't want them. I mean, I get it. It's from a place of, it is an insecurity is what you need to realize, but it's coming from a place of you don't want anyone around this person. But if you could have a conversation with their heart, you would find out, because I'm getting it strongly, you don't trust people's words. But you're trusting me is what I'm getting. Because I'm making sense of you. You might be watching this like while this is going on, or like just in general about this chariot situation. That's what I'm hearing. I've got you. I've got you. And you're like, how did he know? But you don't trust people's words in general. And if you could have a conversation with this person's heart, this person really, really wants you. They have literally only eyes for you. But the more cunning you are, the more you're pushing them away. You have to be open. Again, it's your mindset. What you're choosing to be. Are you choosing to believe this person? Are you choosing to be pure? Are you choosing to close your eyes and say, I'm going to walk, and then, I know that I'm going to be looked after, even though I can't see any ground here. Like, I'm going to fly. I'm going to go to begin my journey here, my true journey. Or you can say, I'm looking at this like very from a place of grief, from a place of loneliness. Like, I don't want anyone to come in between me and this person and interfere with this love. I don't want to be lonely. Like, I want this person to always be with me. This person's really good. I enjoy my time with this person. Like, again, it's your mindset. It's your mindset. How you deciding to go into this relationship? and you got a lot of bright ideas of like how to be cunning and how to be almost manipulative of this person. Yeah, I'm hearing manipulation. Um, you feel like you're spiritually protecting yourself by being like this. You're very enthusiastic, like, I need to protect myself, I need to protect my love, like no one else can have this person. It's a trap. This is you're enslaved to this idea that you have to um you're tempted and enslaved by it. You get tempted that you need to be like this, and you think it's something that's spiritually. You feel like you're being spiritual about your energy, like you're protecting your energy from outside people, but you're not. You're enslaving yourself, and you might be wondering what you're enslaving yourself to. You're enslaving yourself to your shadow self. You're not allowing yourself to exist wholly. That's why your sphinxes growl. Because they're in control. You're not in control. Your light self and your dark self, your shadow self, is more in control of you than you are of them. They're not integrated at all. They don't work together at all. They fight you. You feel very conflicted a lot of the times with things in general. And you try to get yourself together and you try to move forward through life. The only thing keeping you together right now is your willpower to move forward, your determination to move forward, to your focus, your focused action to move forward. Your control. That's that. Oh, okay, I get it now. That's where it's stemming from. This is directly connected to your shadow self. It's telling me here that you are trying to heal, you just don't know where to heal. It's your shadow self. You need to be more integrated within yourself. But obviously, by you being like this at the moment, it's showing up. Like, it's your shadow self showing up here, taking over you almost. I see like this thing's almost like taking over you. It's like your face is changing. Like, this is what this person's seeing. That this person's like madly in love with you between Wednesday and Friday. And then from Friday to Sunday, they're like seeing your faces changed. And they don't like what they see. If you keep being like this, something's going to present, someone's going to come across them and they're going to be able to steal them from you, this person. Like for you in this situation with this love, again, it depends on how you view this person, right? If you're going to choose to be embodying either this energy of the Fool, which is again major arcana, or you're going to embrace this Five of Cups energy, which is minor arcana, and it's completely different. The major arcana is like a big movement spiritually speaking, in a direction of fulfillment, of feeling happy, more happy within yourself, feeling more fulfilled. You've been manifesting this prior to the week beginning, but if you keep being like this, by the end of this week, this person is going to move off you. He's going to break up, or she's going to break up with you. This person is going to decide to move forward and leave you behind. Someone is going to tempt them with happier times. Someone is going to tempt them with love, and they're going to take it because they feel conflicted about being with you. They feel conflicted with what they've seen during the week. They're thinking that you might not be the one for them because you don't feel right. Like you don't feel um you can't meet them at the same. You can't meet them. It's like when you meet, you're here and they're here, and then you kind of come down here, and they're looking at you, waiting for you. They're like, "What the hell is going on? Like, why is this like this? Why am I not meeting this person like this anymore? Like, they like meeting you like this. For them, it stimulates them intellectually, mentally, spiritually. It stimulates them. They like talking to you. They really. The more they talk to you, the more they like you. You know, people do this when they get when they get the butterflies. Maybe you might be getting they get the butterflies with you, this person. But as you're being cunning and you're like, I need to control this person, um, it's dampening your energy, and your energy is coming down. Like it's dampening it. So your energy's here. You're both like this, and then you come down, and then someone he's like, or she's like this, and like, where's this person gone? Like, this I can't see them. It's almost like it's like there's clouds, and then you both have your heads above the clouds, and then your head just comes down under the cloud, and then this person is like, where's this person gone that I've been loving? Like, what's happened? Like, there's no one here anymore, and then out of nowhere comes this new opportunity that this person thinks was a gift, to help them escape the situation. Like your shadow self might come out really strong. And this person is going to present themselves as somebody like this, come this way. They're going to give them flowers, like, come this way, Don't know if you can see that, but like, come this way, like, this is your home. This is where your home is at. Like, look where you are right now. Like, there's nothing built there. Like, come over here where the castle is. For you to kind of get out this, you need to tap more into spirituality, your psychic gifts. Now the question is, how do you tap more into your psychic gifts? Believe it or not, you need to daydream. Here, the fool also daydreams. Like people always say, "Oh, daydreaming's bad. Daydreaming's this." No, it's not. People don't realize that. People don't realize that when you daydream, you're not on this plane of you're not on this plane anymore. When you daydream, you're not on this plane. You're on a different plane. And for you to tap more into your spirituality, you need to daydream more. It's a weird one because I don't really get it. But here, the fool is, he's daydreaming, and that's why they call him the fool, because he's daydreaming. He knows his life's about to be amazing, and he's manifesting it actively. You need to daydream more. And that's going to help you tap into your spirituality, psychic gifts. Let go of this sense of abandonment. Let go of this sense of disappointment. Things that have happened in the past that have given you a lot of grief. You just put the cups there, and not happy about things in general. Walk away from it. Leave those things behind. They don't serve you. They've abandoned you. They've hurt you. Let them go. That's not your story. What's happened to you in the past, don't allow it to affect you in the future. You see, when you embody that energy from the past and you bring it into the future, you stop yourself from having something good. In this case, is what's happening, potentially, because it's almost like you're taking the happiness away from yourself, because you're allowing what happened to you in the past, to be who you are. What's happened to you in the past, it's got nothing to do with who you are. It's just an experience. But you see, when something good comes in, you start questioning it, you start doubting it, you start pushing it away without realizing it, because you're embodying the energy that has happened to you in the past. Pardon me. You need to realize that whatever happened to you in the past is the past. Your future is always going to look better. Your future is always going to be more happier. Your future is always going to be more like this is your mantra. You need to tell yourself a mantra that your future is going to be happier, your life is going to be better, you're going to find more fulfillment. Whatever your mantras are, you need to keep telling yourself this every morning when you wake up, every night when you go to sleep. within your heart. He doesn't say it out loud. He believes in his heart that things are going to work out for him. He knows there's no ground, but he doesn't choose to believe that he's going to fall. He chooses to believe that he will be looked after. And that's what you need to do here. It's a difficult task. I can see it's difficult. I mean, inside of you, you're very conflicted. Your energy is very conflicted. But you're a strong person. You're a very strong person. But do you have the strength to do this? No. Do you have the strength to do this? You use the strength for everything else but yourself. Why? If you have that much strength, use it on yourself. That's crazy. Oh wow. I'm so happy for you. So your outcome here is showing me, oh, this is very emotional energy. You're having some sort of deep realization. You're taking a moment to look at your life. I feel like this is with or without the reading. It doesn't make a difference if you watch this. You're kind of going through this energy and you're realizing everything, kind of what I just said. Of like, why don't you use this power? If you've got so much power, why don't you use it on yourself? Why do you use it on things that are outside of you? Why don't you use it to help you get where you want to go, how you want to feel? Not just where you want to go, but how you want to feel, how you want to live. Like, do you want to live happy? Do you want to live sad? Do you want to, why don't you use it to live happy? And you're realizing this, you're taking a break from life. You're kind of surrendering, you're sacrificing control. You're realizing that, let me just free fall. I'm hearing that song by John Mayer. Maybe you should listen to that. It's one of my favorite songs. It's the one where he does it live. I think you should listen to. It's like you're free falling. You're deciding to free fall. You're deciding to just go with the flow. Not even go with the flow. Like, you're deciding to surrender and sacrifice control. Like, there's no way I can put it simpler than that. Like, the feeling I'm getting is very deep. Like, you're just you're sacrificing it. It's like both in one. It's like sacrificing and surrender, because it's very deeply tied to you. This sort of sense of control. Where does it stem from? Disappointments. Okay, so it's this sense of your control, to give you a little bit of help as you're figuring it out, stems from within you, from the things that have disappointed you. You felt like you were too free, you were too giving, you were too open in situations, and that's what led you to be hurt. It wasn't, you're kind of realizing now it wasn't you, it was them all along. You changed yourself, you tried to change yourself too many times. You thought you were going through a death and rebirth, but you were just putting on a different mask, changing your face paint. What you're going through now is the true death and rebirth. You're going to feel it very strongly because you're going to gain enlightenment from it. You're going to feel very, you're going to feel like, like when you get tingling in your head, you're going to feel like those tingling sensations in your head. You're really coming online spiritually. Your third eye is going to be more active. As you daydream more, this comes from you daydreaming. Make sure you daydream. That connects you to your power, connects you to your spirituality. Daydreaming, and it's gonna allow you to take a pause, and you're gonna realize everything. that you're going through right now in a very powerful way. And you're going to decide to free fall. And as you do, it's almost like this person's going to love you even more. Whoever this person is, they're going to love you even more. Because you're deciding to choose harmony. You're deciding to choose love. And this person's going to really love you. You see down there, like, that's you and this person. Very harmonious together. Like, it's like you two are for each other. For now. Well, for a good now. For a good now. I don't know how far in the future this is going to go for, but this is looking like it's going to be a very long time. Oh yeah, you're going to be together for a very long time. You're going to build something. They're going to build a family. A happy family together. This person's your person. And it's like, you're going to feel a lot of divine love between the two of you. Your family's going to be very divinely loved. You're going to have this feeling of bliss, of not ever being in this energy again, feeling like you need to control situations. You're letting go of all of that, and that's opening up this sort of fairy tale life for you. It's like this fairy tale love. That's what I'm getting here. I used to love Disney movies. I still do. I used to watch a lot of them when I was a kid, alright? But like, I'm getting this here. It's like you've been yearning for this kind of situation where somebody comes in and you have this whole stage of falling in love with this person. They do things and you do things, and then you create some memories, and you kind of fall in love, and then you fall madly in love, and then, well, hopefully there's no villain. The villain here is your control. You know, your sense of control is the villain here. It really is. It's like this is, but this is like, you know, this is not part of the fairy tale. Your fairy tale begins after you get this enlightenment. After you let go of the control, that's when this fairy tale begins. There'll be no villains in your story. The only thing stopping you from true happiness is yourself. I mean, sometimes I say difficult things, but I'm being very real. Like, you know, I'd rather not beat around the bush, because when you beat around the bush, sometimes, you know, you don't get what you're looking for. You know, you don't get the answer that you're looking for. When I'm talking to you directly, like, I'm not talking from a place of like trying to make you feel small. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I'm trying to help you see where you are small, you know, and get rid of that whatever that is, so you can be more happy, I guess, more better. It's like the tough love, I guess. But things are going to move very quickly. You're going to be swept along by this love. Harmony within, you know, your life. Like, everything's going to be very harmonious. Things are going to start moving. Like, I'm hearing finances as well. Finances, everything, life in general is going to, like, everything's going to be very quickly moving forwards for you. Like, you felt like there's been a lot of disappointments, a lot of sadness, you know, a lot of grief and loneliness. You know, like, you spent a lot of time in situations and they've not given you anything. But this situation is going to move so quickly. Like, you're going to be swept along, and you're like, what the hell happened with time? Like, what's going on? Well, how has this happened? How has that happened? You can't keep up. And it's not bad things that are happening, it's good things, like good things for you that are happening. And you can't keep up with them. You can't keep up with them. Yeah. You're going to be very successful, very motivated, moving forward, very driven to heal others. I feel like you're going to heal yourself during this week. Majorly, the major part of the healing. It's like you're undergoing surgery. You're doing surgery to yourself, is what I'm seeing. Like, you're in the hospital. You're realizing you're in the hospital and you're doing surgery on yourself. Like, your eyes are closed and you're like, I'm just seeing you go like this. with like tools, like metal tools, and you're like very driven in the future to help people um, heal, to kill people. You're gonna kill people. I'm very strongly seeing you're gonna kill people. You're gonna help kill people. You're gonna find a cure for people. Very interesting. Your challenge for this week is lacking the self clarity, the mental clarity, lacking the self expression within yourself of how you're really feeling about things, how you're really feeling about, situations that have gone by. Not having a clear mind, it's looking at, things that are in front of you as opposed to things that have already happened. Not allowing like the past to take over you. This is what this represents. It's like, the Page of Swords is what's stopping you from curing yourself, having that mental clarity to not allow things that have already happened to determine what's going to happen to you in the future, because you make a decision from a place of fear that it might happen again. Another one of your challenges here is control. You might give in to your control, and your outcome's already shown me that you're moving away. Like, these challenges are going to be present in some way, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, one way or another. They're going to show up, but depending on how you carry yourself this week, they might not affect you at all. So one of them was your lack of mental clarity. Another one is your need for control, your need for just feeling disappointed with things, like in grief of like things are just always going to be disappointing. Things are always going to be boring. The best has already happened to me. What more can it be? Like, that sort of mindset is what's going to not allow you to move forwards. I mean, this is really a big transformation for you if you're able to go ahead. I see your outcome is showing you are going to move forward. You're going to gain enlightenment. But again, the challenges are present. And another one of your challenges to feel like this, that you feel like unfulfilled with your love. That your love is not enough for this person to stay with you. That you feel like that you need to go and be cunning and do XYZ to make this person stay with you. To feel like your love's not pure for this person. To feel like this person's love is not pure for you. To feel like if you're pure, if you're honest, if you're trying to harmonize with this person, it won't be fulfilling. And of course it is. This person is your person. Whoever they are your person. You just need to have the strength to go ahead and really look within and figure out what it is that's really you need to go within and it sort of take some time out. You need to daydream is what it is. Daydream. The more you daydream, the more you're able to find a cure. I think that's going to be the title for you. You need to daydream this week. But things are looking fantastic for you moving forward. Like, your outcome is showing me, even though these challenges are very present, and I get the challenges, you might be feeling them already. I mean, I don't think you've met this person yet. Have you met this person? No, it's at the beginning of the next week. But you're going to feel these challenges very strongly when you meet this person off the bat. Probably not off the bat, but like from Friday, I guess. But you're going to feel these challenges. I know you are, because you're a very emotional person, and these challenges are very emotional. I feel like they're going to pop up in your mind. And that's what's going to sort of make you feel like you need to be in the Four of Pentacles energy, control. But I see your outcome is showing me that you're not choosing to be like this. You're surrendering and sacrificing your need for control. And just to clarify, the control is that you need to control every situation for it to work out the way that is good for you. But what you don't realize is when you're vulnerable in your energy, you allow what is for you to come in. When you're not vulnerable, you don't allow what is for you to come in. Everything else other than what you want comes in for you when you're not vulnerable, because you're not being authentic, you're not being true to yourself. And your energy doesn't lie. And energy never lies. So when you're not vulnerable, what you want doesn't come for you, So I'm going to leave you a reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you want to dive in deeper and figure out a few more things in your life, you can book a personal reading with me. My website is in the description. And other than that, have a fantastic week, and I shall see you soon.